Hi, my name is Henry Reinga, the president of Christian Leaders Institute. Christian Leaders Institute seeks to bring high-quality ministry training all over the globe for leaders who are called into ministry. Jesus said, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few." A little bit about myself, if you don't know me. I was ordained in the Christian Reformed Church in 1988 and have sought to raise up leaders. But I bring this up because from my background, ordination is something very special. And you take it very seriously. There's a process of how someone becomes ordained. Ordination is not just an online certificate. And yet, I want to talk to you about an online certificate of ordination from Christian Leaders Institute. What are the problems generally with online ordination certificates? Well, I'm pretty skeptical of most of them because in many of them, if not most of them, it's just send in some money, you get an ordination certificate, and someone says, "Look, I've been ordained with this certain ministry." But the truth is, there's no real academic or practical ministry training. Another problem with the typical online ordination certificate is there's no interactive verification. Another problem is the standards. If there is some training, the standards are often very low, and someone gets an ordination certificate, and that ordination certificate does not mean very much. And an ordination certificate should mean something because the care of souls rests with leaders. And when an ordination certificate is given, there needs to be assurance that that ordination certificate means that the person not only has the gifts and the calling and the walk in passion, but that there is a training process that goes along with it so that the leader is raised up and credible for ministry in the body of Christ. At Christian Leaders Institute, we take this very seriously. This is a ministry that has over 20 advanced classes in ministry, biblical, evangelical, very serious about bringing high-quality faculty, connecting with students and graduates so that their ministry training is a delight, that they learn something. They learn the tools and the thinking of ministry. We bring all of this high-quality training and we decentralize it into local relationships. The graduate that is getting this ordination certificate most likely has a mentor, and maybe you're that mentor. This mentor works with the student in their ministry training journey. We, in a sense, believe that this is not ministry training here in Michigan is where we're located, or Illinois, it's where we're located in the Midwest of the United States. It's not there. It's located everywhere in the globe where ministry relationships occur. So when a student has this ordination reflects local connections. Our goal is to bring to students this recognition that, yes, they are ordained for ministry. Now, for that recognition, they need to join an ordination class at Christian Leaders Institute. In this class, they're going to look at the meaning of ordination, the debate about women's ordination, and learn in that class some of the unique characteristics about that. They're also going to learn about the role of evangelism and ordination. And one more thing, it's just not going to learn about ordination. They're actually going to be tested on their competency in core ministry areas. I remember when I was ordained back in 1988, I needed to go to a local group of other pastors and elders and leaders who tested me and asked me questions about my Old Testament knowledge, New Testament knowledge, church history knowledge, and theology. Well, we do that as well. There's a comprehensive test. These comprehensive tests, I should say, are in Old Testament, New Testament, church history, and theology, and a student must score above 75% in these tests. One more thing in this class, we require that the students bring in 3 recommendations, and we suggest that those recommendations come from pastors, other leaders. One of those recommendations we ask comes from a spouse. When we give out that ordination certificate, we sign it here at Christian Leaders Institute, but there also must be a local endorser. So in a sense, we have an interactive process in our ordination class. So here's the pattern. A called believer, called, qualified, gifted for ministry, comes to Christian Leaders Institute, learns that walk with God, learns basic theology, then learns more, goes deeper and deeper to the point where they get the Christian Leaders Diploma of 31 credit hours. At that point, they can join the ordination class. The ordination class is in the line of Stephen and Phoebe in the Bible, so men and women can participate. If there's going to be an elder type or bishop type of ordination, that's done at a local level, not in the purview of Christian Leaders Institute. There's nothing hasty about this. It's quite a process. There's a connection at a local level through mentors and mentor centers and local churches. It's high quality biblical training. When this is all done and the process is completed, we will put these students on the Christian Leaders Directory, telling the world and the community that these people are ordained to ministry. So you can see, this is not some internet certificate that someone pays $59.99 US for. This is a process that mirrors the processes of denominations worldwide. So when a Christian Leaders Institute graduate has an ordination certificate from Christian Leaders Institute, you can be assured that this biblical and early church process of ordination was done with that student. So I wanted to spend a little time letting you know what goes into a Christian Leaders Ordination certificate.